Hello everybody, this is Mike. Welcome to my channel Mike the Tech Savvy. I'll show you today how the Samsung Galaxy S6 on Android Nougat fares in the Android battle of 2017. I'll bring my general opinion on the stock ROM. I'll tell you the specific improvements that Samsung have made, and last but not least, I'll let you know what Samsung could have brought to this device and missed it. This is an international version, Samsung Galaxy S6. It has a fully stock Nougat ROM with the latest security patch offered by Samsung, so June 2017. The July patch hasn't been released yet for this device, even though we're in July already. I believe other devices have an increased priority for Samsung right now. I'll mention right off the bat that this is probably one of the latest updates for this device, and surely the last major update for this device. It may get the 7.1.1 update, but not much more, I'm afraid. Right now we're still on 7.0. The design of the phone still remains one of the best. It sits very well in hand and in your pockets, and in my opinion it still remains one of the slimmest and best looking phones on the market. This new Android 7 refresh has brought some goodies from the Samsung Galaxy S7, such as the new TouchWiz UI and some other changes in the OS, but it still keeps some of the features away from this older model. So if you take a closer look in settings, the ambient display option is not available. In power saving, we have no option to reduce the screen resolution. Therefore, some features are kept for the newer flagships, as you would expect. And I haven't started comparing it with the S8 that has a completely different launcher and some other features that not even the S7 has. What we do have, we have the new notification panel, which is quite nice in my opinion, even if it's white and completely opposite to what battery saving would mean on an AMOLED panel. We now have the blue light filter, which I find very useful, and you can customize it the way you want it. More on the blue side, more on the yellow side. The settings menu was reorganized, so it's quite similar to the one in the S7 and the S8. We have new camera gestures, such as here. We have some filters on the left. We have the Pro modes and some other modes as well. Really nicely integrated, I believe, much better than beforehand. Most of the updates are under the hood, as Android 7 brought a lot of new things. The Vulkan API, DOS, data saver, seamless software updates, direct boot, and much more. I see that the ROM is pretty smooth overall. Maybe a little bit of lag at the first step launch or after the device was restarted, but otherwise it all seems pretty good and even. As you can see right now. I've already installed a normal array of benchmarking software. The higher scores do not necessarily translate into a smoother operation, but it's still one way of measuring the device's performance. So we have Antutu with a score of 83,000. and Geekbench. With a single core score 1400 and a multi-core score of almost 4300. These scores are well above the reference S6 scores, which are here. I doubt that software improvements could have brought such an increase, therefore please take this with a pinch of salt. And when talking about compute, the same, we have a huge score, which is more than what an S7 would theoretically obtain as a reference here in Geekbench. The battery life, of course, is not on par with the S7 or the S8, but with the new power saving features brought by Android 7, the day-to-day battery life can be improved quite a lot. Also, take into account that an S6 battery has already had quite a few full charging cycles, therefore it is not as new as one in a newer Samsung flagship. Overall, the ROM is very smooth, all the apps open very quickly, the multitasking performance is very good considering that the S6 only has 3 GB of RAM. If you still use the S6 as your main phone, you should definitely go for this new Nougat version. It makes the phone a slimmer S7 or S8 with almost all of their features. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do press the like button. And if you'd like to stay tuned to my content, also press the subscribe button, which will be displayed in the bottom left part here. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I wish you a great day. This was Mike the Tech Savvy. Until next time. Bye!